My dear students, today I am going to discuss rules to ask yes or no questions, starting with the primary auxiliary verb have under Learn English through Tamil Foundation course. This course is given by Dr.R.G. Vetri welcomes you all. Now, before starting to discuss about the yes or no question, starting with the have, let me give some introduction. It is my duty. That is, in spoken English, that means whenever you want to raise questions and whenever you want to give reply for the suitable answer to the questions, you must follow some rules. The most important point, what are the methods available to ask the questions? There are only three types we have in the literature. One is WH questions. Actually, these questions you are calling it as interrogative sentences. So here I have to point out, whenever we discuss about the sentences, normally when we are giving reply, we are giving in simple sentences, simple present continuous, simple present perfect, and a simple present perfect continuous. Same way past, same way future. So totally 12 sentences we have. So when we ask questions, that I am calling it as interrogative, so we have three methods. First, let me discuss what is interrogative sentence. Kindly follow. Interrogative sentence, a sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Normally, we are using the following types to ask questions in the English literature. One is WH questions. Number two, yes or no questions. And number three, tag questions. So, WH questions I have already discussed. Kindly refer. And under yes or no question that I am now discussing with have I am using auxiliary verbs. Tag question we will discuss later. Here, under the interrogative sentence, kindly follow. WH questions are questions that begin with words that typically start with WH. They are used to gather information about a specific topic. A specific topic. So here, important WH words used to ask questions are: number one, what; number two, when; number three, where; number four, which; number five, who; number six, whom; number seven, whose; number eight, why; and number nine, how. Out of these 9 WH questions, only in 9 how the W and H are interchanged. In all other cases, it is same, identical. That's why we are calling it as WH questions. This is, we have already discussed, kindly refer. So let me concentrate on yes or no questions. I have to concentrate. Before entering into the yes or no question to raise with the auxiliary verb have, I have to discuss the characteristics. That is, yes or no question do not require elaborate explanations or detailed information. What are the characteristics of yes or no questions? Number one, simplicity. They are straightforward and easy to answer. Number two, clarity. They ask for clear affirmation or negation. Number three, directness. Number three, directness. They focus on a specific point without ambiguity. Number four, consciousness. Consciousness. They are typically short and to the point. Number five, binary response. What is binary response? They limit the response to two possible answers. Whether it is yes or no, that's all. Only two possibilities. And number six, efficiency. They are very useful for quickly gathering information or making decisions. That is the efficiency of yes or no questions. Now here, we must learn some rules to follow before raising questions. Kindly follow. Rule number one. Identify all the auxiliary verbs which include. Identify all auxiliary verbs which includes. So actually under verbs I have discussed the many ways we can classify. One of the type is main and auxiliary verb. Main and auxiliary verbs. So under the auxiliary verbs we have five types. We have five types. The type 1, kindly follow. Type 1, we'll call it as be verbs. What are be verbs? Am, is, are, present tense, was, were, past tense. So these verbs we are calling it as auxiliary verbs, primary auxiliary verb coming under be verbs. Please follow. Here only one important exception I have to follow. I have to inform you. So when we are forming a sentence, a simple answer to the questions, normally we are using the personal pronoun. First person singular plural. Singular I, plural we. Second person singular plural you. Third person singular he, she, it. Plural they. So what will happen now here? The am is only we have to use when you are using the first person singular I. No other noun or pronoun am should not be used. This is the very, very important. So simple example, I am a boy. I am a boy. நான் ஒரு பையனாக இருக்கிறேன். Here, am is acting as a main verb. The interesting information I want to give here, there are five types I told you. The first three types, primary auxiliary. The second three types, secondary auxiliary. Secondary auxiliary is also called modal verb. Modal verbs. The interesting information is, so I am a boy here, the very interesting information is, the primary auxiliary type 1, type 2, type 3. That is be verbs, do, does, did, has, have, had. So this will act as a main verb as well as auxiliary verb, helping verbs. Whereas the fourth and fifth, will, shall, can, may, must, would, should, could, might, etc. It will not act as a main verb, it will act only as a helping verb. Main verb, it will come separately. This is the interesting information. So coming for the first type 1, specifically I give an example, I am a boy. Here I am. It's the singular pronoun, so I am using am. So there is singular, so I should not use is. The third person, he, she, it, we can use is. Or noun singular, we can use his. Kindly follow. Another interesting information now, even though I, singular pronoun, except in the case of am, in all other cases, it uses only plural verb. Please follow, this is very, very important. Normally, no teacher would have been indicated this. Say, for example, I do my work. I do my work. I do. Kindly follow. Do actually it is for plural, but it is coming for singular I. I have a pen. I have a pen. Plural again. Singular, no, the personal pronoun. The verb is plural. The same way, if you go for will, shall, would, etc., I can use directly. So only thing is, in be verb, I have to use singular verb am only applicable for I. Please follow. The another interesting information is, I told you, when we are using these first three verbs, they will act as a main verb as well as auxiliary verb. So in that case, I will give an example. For example, I am a boy. I told you, here am is a main verb. Now I can give another sentence. I am eating an apple. I am eating an apple. So am auxiliary verb, eat is the main verb. Correspondingly, gerund, ing, it is coming. So here, eat, it is acting am as a auxiliary verb. Please follow. The same way we can write for all cases. The second type, do, does, did. Do for plural, does for singular, did past tense applicable for all. The third type, has, have, had. Has singular, have plural, had past tense. Then fifth type, will, shall, can, may, must. So here it will act only as, kindly follow, auxiliary verbs. It will not act as a main verb. I will, it will not complete. So I will go to Pondicherry. I will eat an apple, like that. So here go is the main verb, auxiliary verb will. So this is the interesting information under the rule 1. Please follow. What's the rule? You must know all the 5 types and you must know how to use when you raise questions. Let me go for rule 2. Now rule 2, place the suitable auxiliary verb at the beginning of the question, followed by subject and the main verb. Please follow. Suitable auxiliary verb we have to place to raise questions, followed by subject and the main verb. A simple example, I am giving a question. Is he coming to the party? அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? Here he is the third person singular, so verb is I am using. So here it is given place suitable auxiliary verb. So here I cannot use are he coming to the party because are is the plural. So, is he coming to the party? Now, for this question, I have two answers. One is yes or no. Yes means yes, he is coming to the party. ஆம், அவன் விருந்தில் கலந்து கொள்ள வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான். No, he isn't coming to the party. அவன் விருந்துக்கு கலந்து கொள்ள வரவில்லை. இல்லை, அவன் விருந்துக்கு கலந்து கொள்ள வரவில்லை. So this is the place suitable auxiliary verb. Rule 3, please follow. Add the rest of the sentence if needed. So when we are replying for the yes or no questions, additional information if you add, you can add. That is called the rest of the sentence. If needed, you have to add. Question is same. Is he coming to the party? அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறானா? There are only two. Yes, he is coming to the party. அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறான். மேலும் he will join with us. அவன் நம்மளோடு கலந்து கொள்வான். நம்மளுடன் கலந்து கொள்வான். So this sentence, it is extra needed. Please follow. Suppose if it is no, he isn't coming to the party. இல்லை, அவன் விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கவில்லை. Negative. Now, rule 4, use correct form of auxiliary verb. I told you, use correct form. Just see the two examples I have given. So from this you can understand easily. Do she know the answer? Do plural, she third person, personal singular, he, she, it. So he, she, it means we have to use does. So this is the wrong form. The question is wrong form. So what is the correct form? Does she know the answer? அவள் பதிலை தெரிந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாளா? This is the use correct form of auxiliary. The lastly, rule 5, inversion of subject and verb. This is a very, very interesting in the yes or no questions. If there is any questions or any reply, simply interchanging the subject and verb, we can change a question or change a answer. Simple example. You are coming to the party. You are coming to the party. நீ விருந்துக்கு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறாய். That means this is a simple sentence, present continuous. Present continuous. Now, suppose if I want to raise question, simply put are here and you can use now. Are you coming to the party? See, very, very simple. Are you coming to the party? Suitable in present or past or future continuous sentences. I go very clear? Suppose instead of you are coming party, suppose if I am using she is coming to the party. For example, this is the reply. So what will be, how to raise a question now? You have to raise, put it is here. So automatically, is she coming to the party? Put a question mark. Is she coming to the party? Simple inversion of subject and verb. So these are the 5 rules we have to follow. Now, so I am going to give now for you 10 sentences with the help, that is using have, the auxiliary verb. And for that, I am giving a simple formula. You first identify that. What is the formula? First, you use have. Have means it is the plural verb plus subject. Subject may be a noun plural or personal noun, the IRV. Kindly follow IRV. You and they. Please follow exception I. Even though it is singular, I am not using I has. Only I use I have. Please follow. That is the exception. Okay. Now, the first sentence I want to give now. Have you studied the basic principles of genetics? Have you studied the basic principle of genetics? Now there are two replies. One is yes, other is no. If it is yes, yes, kindly follow. So if it is you means automatically when it is here, it become I. Please, this is the only important you must follow. So, yes, I have studied the basic principles of genetics. So, I have to use. Otherwise, no, I haven't studied the basic principle of genetics. Please follow. This is sentence 1. Then question number 2. Have you learned periodic table to study electronic configuration? Have you learned the periodic table to study electronic configuration? This is coming under chemistry. Without studying periodic table, we cannot do anything. We can do a magic with the periodic table. Now, question is, have you learned the periodic table to study electronic configuration? If it is yes, yes. I have learned periodic table to study electronic configuration. Please follow, learn is the main verb. It is coming in the form of perfect, learned. Have is the auxiliary verb. I have learned the periodic table to study electronic configuration. If it is negative, no, I haven't learned periodic table to study electronic configuration. This is sentence 2. Question number 2. Now, question number 3. Have you studied all metals good conductors of electricity? Have you studied all metals good conductors of electricity? There are two possibilities. If yes, yes, I have studied all metals good conductors of electricity. If it is negative, no, I have not studied all metal good conductors of electricity. Here correct answer is generally metals will be good conductors of electricity. Number 4. Kindly follow. Have you solved quadratic equation in their mathematics class? Quadratic equation in their mathematics class. There are two possibility answer. Yes, they have solved the quadratic equation in their mathematics class. Please follow they, it is not changing. As such it is changing. Only if you comes will change I comes you will change you. That is the only thing. In all other cases we will retain the same, the personal pronoun or noun. Okay. Now the another answer. No, they haven't solved quadratic equations in their mathematics class. Question number 5. Have you conducted an experiment in laboratory to understand chemical reaction? Question is, have you conducted an experiment in laboratory to understand chemical reactions? So there are only two possibilities. One possibility, if it is yes, yes, kindly follow, it is given you, so automatically I have conducted an experiment in laboratory to understand chemical reaction. Negative, no, I haven't conducted an experiment in laboratory to understand the chemical reaction. Please follow. Next, question number 6. Have they learned photosynthesis and cellular respiration in biology? Have they learned photosynthesis and cellular respiration in biology? So, there are two possibilities for this. If yes, kindly follow they will not change. They have learned photosynthesis and cellular respiration in biology. Okay? Photosynthesis means by which plants will synthesize glucose with the help of carbon dioxide using chlorophyll. Another answer, no, they have not learned photosynthesis and cellular respiration in biology. Kindly follow. Number 7. Have you learned about the human circulatory system in biology? Have you? Please follow you. So automatically I should come. Yes, I have learned about the human circulatory system in biology. Negative. No, I have not learned, I haven't learned about the human circulatory system in biology. Number 8. Have you feeling well today? Have you feeling well today? You. So automatically I. Yes, I have feeling well today. Negative. No, I haven't feeling well today. Please follow. Number 9. Have you planning to travel to Paris? Have you planning to travel to Paris? So you, automatically I. Yes, I have planning to travel to Paris. No, I haven't planning to travel Paris. Please follow. The 10th question, that is the last questions under this. Have you started for a meeting tomorrow? Have you started for a meeting tomorrow? Have you started for a meeting tomorrow? There are two possibilities. You means automatically it will come I. Yes, I have started for a meeting tomorrow. So I have started for a meeting means the process. What I have to discuss, what are the plan, everything that I have to started to discuss in the meeting tomorrow. Suppose, no, I haven't started for a meeting tomorrow. Kindly follow. So I have discussed under this the 10 that is the auxiliary verb have. Using auxiliary verb have, I raised questions and I answered questions. And you have a very clear idea in this. Please follow. So, I am Dr. Gunasegaran, was taking class. I will meet you again in my next topic using auxiliary verb past tense had. See you. Bye-bye.